Abusia Captain Smart ye nyina enim say after 2024 elections amanfo bebre atag ne say we NDC journalist inti from elections never there Captain Smart akansem bebra ne nyina no amanfo akire say onimunioma ekoso ewo NDC amanyoko no finally waba bonten aba behente on who is the next NDC flag bearer obia say Excellency John Dramani Mahama ewie na adwuma in 2028 Obabe di amanyoko nanim edi amanyoko no akọ 2028 elections Captain Smart ababe hinte wo ho edi edin ahodo ababe to abonten a enya asenketo yenyina nim say currently the NPP amanyoko no successfully omakọ akoyi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as omo flag bearer for 2028 elections into sisi amene mo kasa ide all eyes is on NDC amanyoko no ono nso anase omonso di omudi ba be face Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ewo 2028 elections na no na Captain Smart ama so many instances a wo kire say eye plans bebre na NDC amanyoko no ateki ewo eye omo flag bearership race nim de di kan kra no kire mu a wasi isira say NDC amanyoko no ahu amanfo a anase mpanifo a potentially ubetimi ababe lead NDC amanyoko no eti if NDC amanyoko no pese omofa the peaceful way there omobema empanifo ni bia ba abontia ba be cholete say oma resign ya dia omobe contested for a flag bearer of NDC amanyoko na ne de nipa empanifo na nkasa betina se ehu ni say okwa ebebo amanyoko no na omo amanako. Ena another thing nso yese Captain Smart chiremu a NDC amanyoko no betimi agya mpanifo we nyina na ene de no makọ na after elections no me who is who and answer the delegates na nkasa efili se obabedi NDC amanyoko no na after sound oma we nyina no Captain Smart ebubo odin bi a oliki secret kese pa a o chese Excellency John Dramani Mahama na nkasa ene kan sansem na ono Captain Smart kano na sansem a according to Captain Smart His Excellency John Dramani Mahama kind we chiremu a hint on who is going to be the next NDC flag bearer na ensem ne de abusia emodru ye pa NDC amanyoko no so egusu a omoye preparations for 2028 elections inti abegbarem na according to Captain Smart ensem ahodo a ekoso ewo the camp of National Democratic Congress no yakoni akwakotie mu nsem nyina abusia eseso be kan ho de akwaba na eba de aka nyina no ato amso.
Oh, the NDC flag bearership race, you know. A more than a more shipa, a more ship. But a strategy is me answer. No, be him back. So, we first one now, Munko Congress.
Oh, that.
Any one me answer. And NDC for be choose mu no na ba ko. Omo fa first one na Swedro declaration be repeating who NDC. Because Ghana will have a female president very soon by President John Dramani Mahama nyame na meka. Of course Singapore sano kai. The second option ne say party dan kasa betina say ama nipa bi ate wo ho asese wo nko momienu na no montro statement mra bonten say menya nko na emu adwo and third option ne say ombetu abom
asemi hu say aban wo ye ohoye mu nipa bi wo ho a wadwen wo fam and Ghana no ye duru ba bi a wo ho enye obi o ye campaign bi a na man position. Because one crofo you do mo yedede. And you one crofo you do mbuman.
Okay.
Kofi Juma in 2000 year bread no ka ho.
Okay.
But Jay Kufoman to me say betan kumase be di KMA boss. Professor Kasem Kasanga. Yeah bomb man no ka ho but obe ya Greek minister. First a Greek minister. You one crofo you do mo yedede. One who we are what you are. That is why I buy way Onwani executives, party here they abayin, NDC abayin we John Mahama no ba no. But trust in him was I say, party executives no, feed pa no ye adwuma. Esenka by now, say ward, one friend say ward and a branch. I don't know. NDC for no was a ward or a branch. One ward executive members. There's a branch executive, so either ward or branch, me, I don't know. Any constituency executives, any regional executives, by now, must sort of more out of you. Mammy can't say me tell. Men, you want to say a two Abama, and your party for necessary sort of more. Party executives, you sort of more out. Except branch executives, by now, you are sort of more out of you. Your school feeding, you're the amano. See, I say. But I said, depending go through the process. Me also qualify, near the amano. Do I have constituency executive or say, no? I say, you're sorting no. Do I have regional executive? I say, you're sorting no. You're sorting no. Majority of the time, I have national executives in pair positions. They are always retired, watch, and do whatever they got to do. Teo, Akwaba. Oh. Say be fine. Etino, wo hwe NDC wa ba mu sisi ya. Wo wa from ho ni su. Party ni refi wo. Aban ni refi wo. Many wa do say wo twa me na 2 years. Anyo message on madwo metimi prawo. There were kwan me ensa ye fa so emanipa eyedin. Enti na se wudidi aye wa no paduane ewi aduane na nwumre aduane. Breakfast, lunch and dinner was a supper. Sa de ni partner. Enti party for na wo from on by now, say ma sort o out ewie no bia ye din no bia ye adwuma. It be the yard the papa. But Busumi watch way, apart from say dollar call from by 10 cities, they say 1044 no. What next? By 2027 May, next again mebunu emu mane mema eni adwuma ya NDC aban way it mean to aso. Atasa! Obi be ka to say 8 months no eswa because John Dramani Mahama mayet ase 2012 from January to August. Say nye MPP na do ne ba me na de ne court Busumi watch a. Ko betuma ye niama pa. Ba mu delay amembo no Busumi watch. What it means is that asamna Joma Makan no wo translate no into a na. What it means is say aban we ntimi amfa de nan ensi form. Say me ye. Asamna me kan me moa. Asamna me be kan so an wo hye. Ba me kan. Sabai we ntimi amfa de nan ensi form say bram. I'm paid you man mebuna. I am sure by 2029 the Ghana Armed Forces will take over this country. Smart. So by 2027 May, that's a Ghana mebunu eni adwuma ya Bahama won't be the president at all. Na me sabe no na me pe wasama me ka asem na kire wa chichichiri. Opa
used to be the national youth organizer of the party. Today, his tenure is ending this year. Now, George Parado has come into this position because he had been working with the youth during the campaign. So President Mahama has put him into this position so that the youth will find expression in government. The youth that George Parado worked with, they will find expression in government through George Parado's portfolio, which is concerning the youth. Now, George Parado cannot continue to be a minister after May 2026 if he wants to continue as national youth organizer. I'm sure George Parado, who has only done, I think he's done 1 term in the position. I stand to be corrected. I think it's 1 term. George Parado, who's done 1 term in the position, now he wants to do another term. Fifi-Kwete's rules, which is now the national executive rules, says that Parado must resign from the thing in May so that he can contest in November. If he wins, he remains there. He doesn't become a minister anymore. Wow. This is going to be interesting. So Parado, gone. I can't see in Ghanaian politics how Parado will say, I'm resigning from minister to go and run for party when the party is in government. The party is in government. So why is he going to? I mean, the government is more important than being in the party. All the party's efforts was so that they will be in government. Now they are in government, he's part of government, he should leave the government and go and do the party that is in government. How? Nobody will do that. So Oparado, down, out. He's not going to become, he's either going to leave the ministry to continue as National Youth Organizer to win another election, which I think he won't do. He'll be there. So he's no longer going to be the NDC's. All the experience he has, he keeps it in government. Another person becomes a National Youth Organizer to control the party. I'll tell you more about this. Operado, down, out. Sami Jemfi, in fact, he has already said that he doesn't want to run as PR for the party anymore. He's already said it. As soon as the party won elections, he said, I'm not interested. I'm going to sell gold. It's better. I'm not interested in this party thing. I'm shouting then, Paul, I don't want you to be mentioning my name. Then they are calling me on newsfile and I just want gold and do my work. Please, I want peace of mind. I'm tired of this KK every day. My phone is ringing. Every time they are calling me from a table, all radio stations have access to my phone. My WhatsApp doesn't sleep. Now I'm selling gold. I did all that so that we come to power. We are in power. Whereas the Mahama has given me a very important responsibility to protect the city. That is what I want to do. Party. Bye-bye. Okay. So he's gone. So not much to say about him. He's gone. He says he's not interested anymore. He's gone. All right. This is the big one. Malik Basintale. He has to leave the work. Fifi Kwete said he should leave that place and wait. 6 clear months. 6 months. A whole 6 months. Get out of the place. 6 months. Come and run he's a Deputy National Communications Officer. Yes. He's a Deputy National Communications Officer. So he's Sami Jemfi's deputy. But Sentale has not even done a quarter of what he wants to do in the party level. He has not done much. He was just exposed by election 2024 and railroaded into this position, and he was coming on Good Morning Ghana. He hasn't even paid Metro TV the dues that he has to pay because Basintale was discovered on Metro TV. Without Metro TV, nobody knew Basintale. It is Metro TV, Good Morning Ghana. He has still not come to pay it. If you see him telling that, I'm saying that the management of Metro TV is waiting for him. Since that we have made him minister, he should come and do something for us. Anyway, so that's Malik Basintale. He's a CEO of YE. Basintale has to leave. He has to leave the office and then become party. That's going to be a critical decision. How is President Mahama going to relate to this decision? I'll tell you that in a minute. So Basintale, trouble. Next. This one is part of my other analysis. So let me jump it and come back. Let's see who is there. This one too is part of my other analysis. Let me jump it and come back. Mustafa Gbande kept saying on Joy FM this evening that when they hadn't asked him any question, well, they had asked him a question, but it wasn't related. He said, he used the phrase about 3 or 4 times in 2 minutes. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about the party. Do you know why he was saying that? Because this is indeed about him. It is about him. All this is about, he wants to run for General Secretary against Fifi Kwete. So this is about him, Mustafa Gbande. He's currently the Deputy General Secretary. He wants to become General Secretary. Fifi Kwete wants to maintain his position as General Secretary. Basintale, my friend Mustafa Gbande, wants to be the General Secretary. He has to be kicked out of that Jubilee House because he's Deputy Director of Operations at the Jubilee House. He's Deputy Director of Operations. His portfolio is quite important and quite serious. He does all kinds of things. He manages the party, the Kwete by-election. It was he who managed it straight from Jubilee House. So all of this is about him. Number one, critical is about him. First, he started the campaign to remove Fifi Kwete. Fifi Kwete says, you want to remove me? Remove yourself from Jubilee House for 6 months and see whether you get 1 vote. That's the matter. There's no other matter. That's the matter. So when you heard Mustafa Gbande on Joy FM repeating, this is not about me. It is about him. It's about him. It's part of it. So that's a very complicated one. Does he want to remain Deputy General Secretary? Does he want to become General Secretary? He has to leave the Jubilee House. 6 months. Fifi Kwete is a very brutal guy. Okay. Ofusampofu is here. So now, let me go to the other side of the story. Okay. So this is the other story. The reason why the exemptions are there, and the reason why Fifi Kwete had to explain the exemptions is because he knows that as part of the exemptions, some people may think that there's a dishonesty in the equation. Some people may think so. They may think that there's a dishonesty in the equation. Because you say that minister is affected, deputy minister is affected. Now, why are these rules set up? These rules are set up because you want to have a level playing field. You want everybody to stand at the same level. You want people's talents and ambition and vision for the party to be evaluated devoid of what position they hold in government. Because when you hold a position in government, it can cloud the idea, the vision of the delegates. You may have better access to resources because every candidate must have resources. Every candidate must raise some resources. That's fundamental to democracy and politics. You must raise resources, okay? So if you can't raise resources, you cannot be a candidate. Now, the raising of resources is also part of the skill that is being assessed by delegates. So if a person is a minister, he may not even need to raise the resources as a credible candidate. He can cajole it. You can cajole the resources using your power in the government. So that's the real reason. Now, if you are talking about resources in terms of who can get resources, and therefore we don't want those who cannot get resources, those who can get resources to compete with those who cannot get resources. If really that's your concern, this man is the chairman of the board of one of the biggest banks in Ghana, the Ghana Commercial Bank. This is the chairman of the board. Joshua Alabi, former presidential candidate. He may want to be presidential candidate again. He may want to be party chairman. He may want to be something. But he is exempted. Fifi Kwete and Asiedun Katia. I'll come to Asiedun Katia. You give me Alabi. Fifi Kwete and Asiedun Katia have sat down together, two clever men, and they have developed this scenario. And they have excluded people. And I'm coming to tell you the main person why they are doing this. Joshua Alabi is chairman of the board of the Ghana Commercial Bank. Ghana Commercial Bank is the biggest bank. The chairman of the board is such an important decision maker. His influence in the government is bigger than plenty deputy ministers. His influence could be bigger than many ministers. Ghana Commercial Bank is a multi-million-dollar bank listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange, so important to the Ministry of Finance. Fifi Kwete says that a man can be board chairman of Ghana Commercial Bank and compete with me, who is in Labadi, Ladadekotopon, or Kojosadi, Lajoae, or Teate. I mentioned the Labadi areas of the constituency for you. The market area is called Lajoae, and then you have Teate, which is in the middle there. Labadi, so if I'm from Labadi, I'm from Teate, near Wizards Park. I'm an NDC man. Everybody knows me in the area. They call me Slow. That's my name. Slow. Everywhere I go, Slow. But I don't have money. But I have influence. And I want to be the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the party. And Joshua Alabi too wants to be the Greater Accra Regional Chairman of the party. Fifi Kwete is telling me that if Joshua Alabi is a minister, he should step down 6 months before. If Joshua Alabi is a deputy minister, he should step down 6 months before. If Joshua Alabi is a chief executive of Ghana Exim Bank, like Sylvester Mensah, and I'm bringing Sylvester Mensah in because I'm talking about Labadi, like Sylvester Mensah, he should step down. But chairman of the board should not step down. Huh? What is